Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back here to TLK Outdoors. Tonight I'm going to be showing you guys how I fillet up some of these trophy sized fish that we called at Hawkins Mill on the last video. What this video is going to be about is taking one of these big guys here and turning it into something like this right here and get the most you can possibly get out of these fish, guys. Now I will say, this is an educational video, guys, so if you are squeamish with blood, enter at your own risk. Because these fish have not been cleaned. That's the way I prefer to do my fish, is to, with these bigger ones, I like to utilize the belly meat as well. Because there's too much good meat on there to waste.
I've wasted it.
So we hope you all are enjoying this tutorial on how to fillet these fish. We're going to go ahead and pick the random winner for the pack of NRV Baits Black Creek Bugs from the second Hawkins Mill video. So we're going to go ahead and just hit pick a winner here real quick. Jason Barkoff. And you had commented, "Love the trout fishing, bro." Congratulations, Jason. You are the winner of the NRV Baits Black Creek Bugs. Just go ahead and follow us on Facebook at TLK Outdoors and leave me a message on Messenger so I can go ahead and get those out to you. Congratulations, buddy, and we hope you guys are enjoying these videos, and just continue to leave us some comments and continue to like and share away, guys. We enjoy everybody's participation, and we hope these videos are entertaining and helpful to y'all. So now back to this tutorial. The first thing you're going to do when you go in here is, first and foremost, make sure you got a good sharp fillet knife.
A lot better than mine.
You'll see in this video my fillet knives ain't the best. I always have a honer with me. It does help. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here to the dorsal fin, and I'm just going to cut this guy off here.
Oh, I see. I've chopped it off.
Whack that fin off there. Now the next thing you'll do is you'll see the anal fins down here. What I do here is I will start on the back side of the anal fins, and I will go in just at a slight angle, and you'll feel the bone down here. It's like bone or cartilage, I'm not sure. It's like a hard plate, and you'll just take the tip of that knife and run it down around to where you don't feel that anymore. Poke your knife out through, and you see you kind of got like a half heart shape here. What I'll do here is I'll follow that down, and I'll flip this fish over.
We do it again and again.
I'll do the same on this side, guys. Just kind of guide it down through, like so. I got my other fillet knife here. See if this one's any sharper. Yeah, we're a little bit better. There we go, guys. And you know this, it makes kind of like a heart, almost. And that's your anal fin plate right there. So we'll discard of him. Actually, the technical term would be the vent fin, because the full-fledged anal fin is going to be back up here on the end. So that there, all I'll do is same thing, kind of get as close to that bone structure as possible.
Get as close as you can, okay?
Because you want to make sure you got a good sharp fillet knife. Alright. So we discarded of all the fins, with the exception of the pec fins. Now, pec fins, I can cut around those, that's why I have not removed those. So now what we're going to do, hold my knife back down here. I'm going to flip this guy over. I'm going to come just behind the gill right here. I'm going to cut in at an angle. And I'm going to follow that gill plate up at an angle, and you'll feel it when you run the knife up underneath here. You'll feel the hard the hard plate up behind the gill, and I run that through at an angle going up toward the head, and then I'll come back through, cut around that pectoral fin, because as you're coming down you'll feel that hard plate right there. You come back around, cut through, and you see I got that pectoral fin separated from the rest of this fillet. So now I'll run my knife just like you would fillet any other fish. I'll run down and guide that across the backbone, guys, and you'll feel the pops of the pin bones as you're going through,
Because they pop.
and what you do is you'll angle that knife down toward the backbone just ever so slightly and keep pressure on. You'll come out here to the end, let your knife just work out through the end there, and then I'll come back up through and just double check, make sure I got everything cut up through on this side.
Just double checking.
I'll go back down through and pop the rest of these pin bones, and you'll feel them pop. And now is where the magic happens with the sharp tip on your knife.
Magic time.
You see these rib bones right here? Is I'm going to take the tip of my knife and just run right across those rib bones right there, guys. That way you don't have to worry about cutting through the rib bones and having to go back through. Now I'll get down here to the bottom of the rib bones, and this is where I will start to separate the meat from the rib cage. And there we go, guys. Now we have half of that fillet with the belly intact right there. So now we'll go ahead and we'll flip this old guy over right here, and you'll begin to see it take shape now. So now what we'll do is we'll come back here again. We'll follow our line here. We'll pick up where that line meets right there. Follow. Now there's a little bit of extra work, guys, but I promise you, you'll be more than happy with the reward you get at the end when doing these big fish like this.
This looks so good.
Because I don't know if you've ever had the belly meat of catfish. A big trout is kind of the same way, but sweeter. It's a sweeter meat. Get down here to the end of the rib cage. There we go, guys. I just got to take it to the sink and rinse it off. But now you have 2 full fillets and the belly meat right there at your disposal. 2 full fillets, belly meat right there. Throw that over there like so. And what you should be left with is a bare carcass, guys. So now what I'll do here to get my belly meat, and you'll be able to tell the belly from everything else, it has that nice white liner, is I'll take my knife, I'll just run a straight line up one end.
Straight down the line, whoever started it.
Just kind of clean it up a little bit. And I'll go ahead and I'll run my knife up the other end here.
Is he doing it again? He's doing it again.
It's a nice straight line. There we go, guys. We got 2 whole fillets and a belly meat fillet. A 3rd fillet of fish you never knew you had until tonight. Anyway, that's how you do these up, guys. Hope you found this this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And leave me a comment as all comments do help the channel. It helps the algorithm find more viewers like yourselves, and push our content even further out onto YouTube. So with that being said, I thank you guys once again for tuning in. I want you to always remember to stay safe, keep them lines tight, and always enjoy those great outdoors.